Good morning, everybody. We are in Rogers, Arkansas, here at the drop yard, fixing to take off on another run. We are going to be loading this morning in Neosho, Missouri, loading at a cave. Not an exciting cave. It's a cave that you park outside. They just have the product stored inside. A load of some sort of plastic, and taking it up to Reno, Nevada. Going to be delivering Monday. It's Friday, July 29th right now. So we got plenty of time to get there. It's I don't have the exact mileage right now. It's somewhere between 1,750 and 1,800 miles. We're taking the long way. It's just a few miles longer. But we're going to be running across I-40 out to Kingman, Arizona. And from there, we will head up through Vegas and on up into Reno, that direction. Don't feel like going up and catching 80 and running Interstate 80. There's nothing to see the whole way, just a boring trip. Not a whole lot to see this way, but it's a little nicer run as far as I'm concerned. One takes about as long as the other, I guess. I think according to Google Maps, going up and running a northern route across 80 is supposed to be about an hour faster. I don't know that to be the case or not. I just prefer to take it the southern route. Make sure that gate's going to stay open for us. Alright, we are in Neosho. I realized when I was packing the food into the refrigerator that we missed a couple things that I brought in from my last trip that I was going to take back out with me. And kind of goes along with the food I'm going to be eating this week. So, got a Walmart up here. I believe there's a Walmart up here on the right, if I remember it correctly, and if it is, we are going to pull in and run in and grab a couple grocery items, and then we'll head on over to the shipper. I don't know why I can't remember for sure on this. It was at one of the two Neosho exits. I'm pretty sure it's this one. There it is on the right. Got some room to park some trucks. going to be talking to you about a diet that I'm getting started on. Not so much a diet, just kind of changing the food I eat, eating a little more healthy, and going to take a little journey on some weight loss. Figured that might be a good topic for everyone to follow along, or a few people to follow along. I know there's a lot of drivers out here just like me that haven't eaten the healthiest while we've been out here. Don't get near the exercise we need while we're out here. And I kind of feel like before it's too late, I need to start making some changes. Actually got around 80 pounds I'd like to lose. I need to lose. So we'll gradually get into what I'm doing, how I'm eating, and kind of track how I'm doing, how I'm progressing. I'm sure there's a few people out here that have had them same thoughts in their heads, so maybe it'll help someone. We are parked. And we are fixing to head inside. Still a little cool in here this morning, so we're going to go ahead and shut the truck off and won't get hot on the dog. I'll only be inside about 5 or 10 minutes. Figure I flip the camera around. Kind of curious how she acts when I'm not in here. I'm pretty sure she stays in my seat the whole time I'm not in the truck. So we will see. I'll join you back here in just a few minutes. So, did she move or not? Around the corner here. And it's a good thing we're turning here because nice little sign telling you not to go any farther if you're a truck. Wouldn't want to go any farther either. But you know that sign's there for a reason. Somebody did it. And I ain't going to make fun of them because I was new once as well. do what everybody always forgets to do. Alright, we're going to go check in. Change of plans. We are going inside of the caves. I have never done that before. Not here. So we're going to figure that out. He gave me some quick instructions, really quick. I've been as far as these docks on the left right here. That's either the docks out front or the docks right there, all I've ever done. To go in the entrance by the recycling. Guess I can take my sunglasses off. Not going to need them in here. And just follow the signs, he says. Famous last words. Supposed to see 8 docks. Back into any one of them. I honestly didn't think anybody went inside of these. Back in any one of the docks. Okay, luckily there's some more over here. Beginning to think I was in the wrong place. I'm gonna curve on around a little more here. Object of the caves, don't hit the pillars. They don't like that very much. So I've heard. get out and open the doors real quick. We are here, and now we wait to get loaded. Check back in with you a little bit. All right, folks, we are loaded up. Got some plastic film, odd and end things, so the load's not going to the back of the trailer. It actually doesn't even cover up half of the trailer, so the tandems will have very little weight on them, so not a big deal other than a little bouncing in the back and watching the brakes, because there won't be no weight back there to keep them from trying to block up. So just got to be careful with your stops, as you're supposed to be anyway, and you'll be fine. Fairly quick load with an open appointment or open pickup time. Hour and 15 minutes backed into the dock. Only took 5 minutes or so to check in, and we're making our way out of this little cave. Not sure how big it is. It goes on around different directions. Just went a little ways in here. Been in some large ones. As I said, I've been here quite a few times and never came inside to pick up and deliver. First time for everything. Welcome back, guys. We took our 30-minute break just a few miles back, about 20-25 miles back in Reno, Oklahoma. Just parked at the way station. It was closed, so good place to get a 30-minute break. Fix something to eat, take the dog for a walk, and start back on our journey towards Nevada. We got a little over 5 hours left to drive today if we choose to do it, and we are a little over 1,500 miles away. So if we can get that below 1,300, it would make for fairly easy next 2 days and make it all the way to Reno the day before we deliver. Take a break, get up, go deliver the next day. Otherwise, we have to get up, drive a ways in, which we can do. We got a fairly late delivery right around lunchtime on Monday, so we don't have to be there tomorrow or Sunday afternoon. It's just nice to be there and be done. So what we're trying to decide right now is we're going to finish our little trip through western Oklahoma here and stop at the rest area about 40 miles or so into Texas, or whether we will try to push on and get into New Mexico. There's a few other options in between there, but that's where the goalposts are. We can either stop here in about 150 miles and be done, or we will go on all the way across Texas and get into New Mexico. Time will tell what we end up doing. Pretty uneventful trip so far today. got quite a bit of rain after we got loaded. Other than that, just a normal day of driving through here. Had the cruise set on 65. We're real light, so we could speed up a little if we wanted to, but just trying to keep it here to normal speed to run. Plenty of time, no need to rush. Won't be getting fuel today, so once I get parked, I will start scoping out where we are going to get fuel. Could possibly go ahead and top off before we end our day today, but haven't decided on that yet. A couple spots that got fairly good pricing. Fairly good compared to other places. Prices are low here in Oklahoma, but we're still at almost 3/4 of a tank. Not really worth stopping. Decent going across Texas, but again, still not going to put on very much fuel, and we may stop as soon as we cross into New Mexico at Russell's and go ahead and just top off there because I know the prices will be good, and then figure out where our next location is. Trying to keep the fuel costs as low as possible, and that's a hard task these days. No idea what we're doing when we leave Reno yet. I haven't even looked closely at the loads. I'm most likely not going to reload until Tuesday, unless there's something setting there Monday afternoon that hasn't been booked yet and they're needing it to get picked up, which will tend to raise the rates. If that's the case, may go ahead and reload the same day. But the initial plan is try to just get reloaded on Tuesday. Nowhere in particular to go. We could go on into California or start heading back east, maybe down south to Arizona. It just whatever looks the best when we're there. Across to Oklahoma, and may show you a little road footage here, and we'll check back in here with you later. Guys, we're coming to the end of our day. We made it to San John, New Mexico, just past the scale. Stopping at the very next exit past that, where our little small truck stop is. Managed right at 615 miles today. And we will have 665 miles of Interstate 40 tomorrow before we exit. So that'll probably be about where we stop tomorrow in Kingman, Arizona. Not a bad day at all today. Wasn't thinking I would make it this far, but time was on our side, I guess. I'll say time is on our side as long as I get here and we have plenty of room to park. There's never anybody at this intersection. This evening it seems like it's going to be a traffic jam.
Now go straight ahead and then enter the highway.
GPS way too loud. Alright, come on cars. Let me go. Thank you. Yeah, just come right on out there. No big deal. I'll wait on you. Shall see here in just a minute whether we have room to park or not. I was hoping for a little bit more light. Has almost stopped raining as I've got here, so maybe we'll be able to get out, walk the dog around for a little while. In the dark, but still get to walk at least. I come here because there's a little grassy area off to the side of where the trucks are parking, where I can let the dog out, because the area right behind the trucks is covered with stickers. Found that out the hard way. The first trip the dog came out with me, she ran right out in there, and next thing I know, she was trying to crawl on top of me. Was not enjoying the stickers at all. And I did not enjoy getting them out of her feet either. Right. Backed into the spot here. It's just after 8 o'clock Mountain Time, so we'll probably be pulling out of here about 6:30 in the morning. She's up and ready to go already. She knows what time it is. Watch how far back I go. Got a telephone pole back behind me. Should be far enough. Lights off. And we're going to get the dog outside. We're going to wrap it for the night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.